Hello, true duelists. My name is Craig V, and welcome to the New Card Report, a video series I make sometimes when there are too many cards to squeeze into the main update, and because I didn't have a Wednesday video planned, so I have this one a day early. This past week saw the reveal of one of the new archetypes from the OCG's upcoming deck build pack, Wild Survivors, as well as the effect for the retrain of the Magician of Faith from Japan's V-Jump promo magazine. I actually don't know 100% that it's a magazine, but that's what I'm calling it now. Are the dinos good? Does the Magician stand a chance in 2023? Let's find out in today's New Card Report. Starting first with the new dinosaurs, seeing as how they are the thumbnail for this video. Up first is the new one, Xenosaurus Meteorus. No, I'm kidding. Xenometeorus, a level 6 dinosaur tuner with 2000 attack and 200 defense. Its first effect will summon itself from hand if another card is destroyed by battle or card effect, and the second effect lets you destroy a dinosaur on your field or in your hand to special summon a normal dinosaur monster from your deck, but doing so will lock you into only summoning either dragons, dinosaurs, worms, or sea serpent types from your extra deck for the turn. I do love how sometimes you read a card and you're just like, yep, that's based on like how Japanese language works and like kanji or whatever. That's got to be why sea serpent's in there, because from a purely English standpoint, why is sea serpent there? But everyone comments, because Japan. And yes, because Japan. I'm aware, it's just funny to me. Still, this is a self-summoning tuner that plays well with destruction, and it's a fire attribute with 200 defense, so doesn't that mean it's a rekindling target? I don't think that rekindling is going to be played with it, but it could. Really, what this card shows most is not just Konami's continued support, but their active encouragement to destroy baby dinosaurs. Yeah, pretty sus to me, Konami. Why do you hate the babies? This is genuinely what you are expected to do. They want you to obliterate babies just like this. Alright, thank you for allowing me to use that as my transition for the first one by promoting the destruction of baby dinosaurs. Up next is Transcendrake Meteorus, finally one with the archetype name. A level 12 dino with 3500 attack and 700 defense, so no rekindling for you. This one cannot be normal summoned or set, instead needing to be summoned by a card effect, which it can include its own, because the first effect lets you quick effect summon it on the opponent's turn by popping 2 dinosaurs you control or in your hand to summon it out. On summon, it will send any dinosaur from the deck to the grave, and if it's destroyed, it can shuffle any normal dinosaur, or normal monster actually, from your graveyard into the deck back to summon itself out. So I guess the first effect is meant to send a vanilla to revive it, the first effect being the Foolish Burial one, but I'm gonna be real here. Dinosaurs already have a 3500 attack beater with an effect on the opponent's turn that can also plus you by destroying a baby dinosaur, so I'm pretty sure Big Daddy UCT is going to continue to be the card played over this one. But this one does look cool at least, so it does have that going for it. Transcendrake Gigantozauler is where the archetype truly becomes interesting, with this being a level 12 dinosaur fusion monster, needing any dinosaur and any normal monster to summon. And if you're not aware, this buffed up retrain is one of an older vanilla dinosaur named Megazauler. Gotta love the throwbacks. Only this one is actually good in regards to the stat line, namely being a 3800 attack beater with a 2k booty. It actually, and all the bosses of this deck, share the same effect that the previous monster had. That is, when they're destroyed and sent to the graveyard, they can shuffle back a normal monster into the deck to revive themselves. This is important since a number of them have effects that work on special summon and bonuses if they're special summoned from the grave, namely this guy. If special summoned, it can add any dinosaur from your grave to your hand, and if it's summoned from the grave, it can then pop a card you control or in your hand, as well as one card on the opponent's field. Look at that, it's a marginally better Scrap Dragon on a level 12 dinosaur fusion. It's a neat throwback and a big dirty beater, but the other bosses are better overall, just like the vanillas are compared to Megazauler. What a name. Transcendrake Glaciasaurus is the new level 12 Synchro retrain of Frostosaurus with 3600 attack and 2700 defense. Needing generic materials of any tuner and any non-tuner to summon it, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, and will also make it so that dinosaurs you control that are summoned from the grave cannot be targeted or destroyed by the opponent's card effects. And yes, it can revive itself from the grave using the standard trans vanilla shuffle. So where the Zowie Wowie Wowler is a knockoff Scrap Dragon, this is a Towers that demands a non-targeted, non-destruction form of removal and applies the same sort of effect to all of your revived dinos. Sure. Is it unbeatable? Nope. Dark Ruler no more, Forbidden Droplet, there are outs. There's always outs. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a card for that. It just doesn't make it less annoying if you don't see those. I like it though. It's a fitting successor to Frostosaurus, the one-time strongest one-tribute normal summon in the game. Plus it's got an ultimate rare printing, which you know has spiked in price after seeing this new support. Just preemptively own every ultimate rare, Forehead. What are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm moving on to Transcendrake Drillgnatus. That's probably not how you say it, I don't care. This is a rank 6 Xyz needing any 2 level 6s. A competitor to Beatrice? No, not even remotely, not in any sense. The only thing they share is being rank 6. What a stupid joke. This one's a retrain of Lance Pharynchus, which begs the question, how the fuck does this card eat? Where's the mouth? Either way, it has no mouth, and it must scream. With 3000 attack, this card can detach a material to summon any dinosaur monster from your banished pile. And if it has no materials, it will do double battle damage to the opponent when battling monsters. And of course, it revives itself by shuffling a vanilla just to speed up that process. Firstly, I find it funny to see an Xyz monster buffed by having no materials, especially when you look at early Xyz monsters back from like 2011. Utopia dies like a BA monster with no materials, but dinosaurs just get even stronger. That's a metaphor for something, I'm sure. This also randomly synergizes with banished cards compared to the rest of the entire Transcendrake archetype, but that's good because it means you can recycle the inevitably banished Misk and will help promote playing Big Daddy UCT. So yeah, solid card. Also, 3k on a rank 6 is not too shabby. That's kind of big. And last up is their spell card, Ground Xeno. Get it? This will add a dinosaur tuner monster or a normal monster from your deck to your hand, and will then require you to destroy a card in your hand as well, which by design adds Xeno Meteorus to help get your plays going, but has far more applications than that, namely adding Scrap Raptor and Konami-sanctioned destruction of baby dinosaurs. It also has the graveyard effect to banish itself and serve as the deck's polymerization, fusion summoning a dinosaur fusion monster using materials from your hand or field. Which is good because slapping the poly onto the rota is probably the easiest way to get the poly to see play. This card in particular is all but guaranteed to see play, even more broadly than just in this deck, seeing as how it enables scrap combos and every other deck that would seek to, say, play scrap as an engine. So basically what I'm saying is I imagine this is going to be the money card of the deck. Maybe of the set, but at the very least the money card of the deck. That's my guess. Overall, it's a bit of a shock, to be honest. It's not an archetype like every other deck build pack has been. This is instead kind of just an engine for a spin on dinosaur decks, you know? Which I guess is fitting. Dinosaur is an entire type played as just one giant archetype, really, what with Misk and Oviraptor promoting that sort of play. Not that that's bad, it's just a thing. Still, neat to see play encouraging playing level 6 vanilla dinosaurs from early on in the game. I do enjoy that aesthetic. I doubt these will be broken in the meta sense. Misk is still limited after all, but that doesn't mean they are bad. A matter of fact, if you've watched the Lithium video, they're pretty damn good. But, I mean, any combo deck going first uninterrupted can be decent, I assure you. Still, it's big dirty beaters and fucking right. Good job to Konami. You get it. I want to play the giant, big-ass, mean motherfucker dinosaurs and beat my opponent down with them. Reckless abandon, high stat line, big punch destruction, and sure, make the, yeah, keep that up. Just also make the Vanquished Souls archetype also look cool and not be cringe and not be bad, but also cater to me. That's where this joke has ended up, is cater to me. I like the dinosaurs. On to Magician of Faith. Yep, last up today is the new V-Jump promo, Magician of Faith Plus. Is it good? Is it a flip effect? You tell me. Actually, I'll tell you. It's a level 5 flip effect monster with 600 attack and 800 defense. And on being flipped, it will add a spell card from your graveyard to your hand, and then summon a copy of Magician of Faith or Magician of Sanctifaith from your deck. Yeah, this is Magician of Sanctifaith. That's the name I've got for it. Whatever it ends up being. So you tell me, do you think it's good? Do you want to tribute set this and then hope the opponent doesn't pop it or spin it or bounce it or any other way to remove it that isn't flipping it face up? I don't know, but I can tell you you'll be playing Garnets alongside it if you choose to play more than one copy of it. But hey, it's got double the stats of Magician of Faith, so it's good. Was this card even remotely designed for 2023? No, but this might have been decent in like 2005, maybe, cope. But we are well beyond 2005, both in years past and style of play. Maybe this will be good in a custom format where you just throw it into a GOAT deck and be like, nah, fuck it, we're playing with this now. And even then, that's a maybe. I don't know. But I do know that I don't care. So, what do I care about is moving on to today's sponsor. Okay, that's where I'm at. Yes, shoutouts goes to today's sponsor, the LIFD Magnetic Display. A great way to display your favorite cards and keep them safe. Because, what, are you gonna play the new Magician of Faith? No, you're not. Go ahead, throw it up on the wall. I dare you. Put it on the corner of your desk. I dare you. And more importantly than that, I dare you to support the channel and save yourself 15% by using promo code YGOStrats15 or by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you as always to LIFD for the support, and thank you for watching. And so that'll wrap it up for today's new card report. Just covering the new cards in this one. The regular update will be out on Friday as usual. Until then, I've been your host, Craig Fee, and make sure you subscribe to YGO Strats. For this week's update, to impress your smoking Italian wife. Oh, and so that you can become a true duelist, that too. Good job. Transcend Drake Gigantozauler? Transcend Drake Ginga.